In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to verify an existing email list and find new business email addresses without ever leaving Google Sheets. Let's get into it. If you have not installed Clearout for Sheets yet, go to Extensions, Add-ons, Get Add-ons. Search for Clearout for Sheets and install it from the Google Workspace Marketplace. Of your screen, and this is where everything happens.
It will ask you to sign into Clearout for Sheets, click on Continue, check all the boxes. Again, click on Continue and the extension will be installed. Once this is done, come back to your sheet, go to Extensions, Clearout for Sheets, and hit Launch.
You do not need to leave the sheet at any point.
The sidebar opens on the right side of your screen, and this is where everything happens. You do not need to leave the sheet at any point. The first time you open the sidebar, open the email verifier option and click on API token here. Now you need to paste API token in this space. Click on this link and head over to your Clearout dashboard. Go to Developer, then API, copy the key, paste it into the sidebar, and you are connected. Make sure your sheet contains header email addresses if you are choosing to verify emails. You can label the header something like email. Okay, so now let me show you the advanced settings of Email Verifier. Click on Smart Re-Verify here. Here you can choose when Clearout should verify emails. You can choose from multiple options like only if status is unknown, valid, invalid, failed, etc. So I have chosen if status is unknown. Next, open performance limits. This controls how long Clearout waits for the API to respond per batch. Your options are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 seconds. For most lists, the default works fine. If you are seeing a lot of failed results on domains that are slow to respond, increasing the timeout gives the API more time before it marks a result as failed. Now go to Append Columns. This controls exactly which result fields get written to your sheet. You can choose from things like verification status, safe to send, the reason behind a status, bounce type, the timestamp of when it was verified, time taken in milliseconds, whether the address is from a disposable email service, whether it is a free provider, a role-based address, a gibberish status, the MX record details, the SMTP provider, and a lot more. You do not have to turn all of these on. Pick what is relevant to your use case. Then there is Remove Duplicates. Turn this on and Clearout skips any repeated email addresses in your list, so you only spend 1 credit per unique address. Remove Empty Rows does exactly what it sounds like. Any row where the email column is blank gets skipped entirely. Once you have selected options as per your use case, click on Verify Emails. Results start writing back to your sheet in real time. You can even cancel verification anytime. See here, different columns have started appearing and the cells will start filling in as each batch completes. Each email address has got a status whether it's valid, catch-all, invalid, unknown, or failed. The best part, these are color-coded like valid is green, catch-all is blue. If invalid is there, then it will be red. Unknown will be gray while failed again in red. Then there are other columns as well that are safe to send. So if your column shows yes, it means you can send emails to those addresses and risky ones can damage your deliverability. There are other columns too, like MX records, etc. So that is the email verifier covered end to end.
Now let me show you the email finder. This is a completely different workflow. Instead of validating addresses you already have,
the finder takes contact information you have, names, companies, domains, and discovers the likely business email address for each person. Switch over to the Email Finder tab in the sidebar. Create a different tab in the same Google Sheet. For the best results, you want 4 columns in your sheet: first name, last name, company, and domain. Don't forget to change sheet name here from 1 to 2. Clearout recognizes your headers. Before you click, find email addresses. Open the advanced settings. Click on Smart Refinder. It controls when Clearout should find emails. The output column options here are different from the verifier. You can choose from these 5 options. Right now, I will take if no email was found before. Next, it has a performance limit option, which is the same as Email Verifier. You can then choose the result fields you need from this email finder. So it could be the domain associated with the found email. Is it a role account, found time, business, and the timestamp of when it was found? The Remove Duplicates and Remove Empty Rows options work the same way they do in the verifier. Also, credits will only be consumed if an email address is found. This is the best part since you won't lose any credits if the email is not found by Clearout. Once your preferences are set, click Find Email Addresses. Results are written back to your sheet as they come in. The column that most people focus on first is the confidence score. Clearout uses color coding in email addresses to make this easy to scan. If an email address got an above 90 score, the email address will be green, blue for scores between 80 and 90, while gray for below 80.
And that's the complete workflow from raw data to outreach-ready contacts, all without leaving Google Sheets. Get 100 free credits on Clearout.io. The link is in the bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.